My imaginary friend said eggs are bad, so eggs are bad. Hey, I'm John Rose on the hero's journey. Eggs are bad. Eggs are bad. Well, heck, I love eggs, and I love eggnog even more. Oh, wait, cameras are rolling. Eggs are bad. See, I avoid eggs, and I'm obviously super healthy looking. I find it funny that all of those vegan experts and doctors in my intro have never healed eczema, have never had eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea, yet they're experts on it. And they know everything there is to know about it. If you haven't had eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea, you know nothing about it, including dermatologists. The only people who know what it's like, who know what it feels like to suffer, and then know what it's like to heal, those are the only people I'm really gonna listen to their data. It's kind of like taking advice about losing weight from someone who has always been obese. They don't know what they're doing. They've never had the experience. They may have read about it. They may have studied it, but wisdom and experience is different than knowledge. What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stewart, and I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some super straightforward and simple facts about why I actually eat raw eggs and cooked eggs every single day, and how they absolutely improve my gut health, my skin health, and my overall health unequivocally. So looking at the protein digestibility corrected amino acid score is a method of evaluating the quality of protein based on both amino acid requirements of humans and their ability to digest and assimilate it. The PDCAAS ratings was adopted by the US FDA and the Food and Agricultural Organizations of the United States and the World Health Organization in 1993. This method is to determine protein quality and absorbability and digestibility. Not a perfect system by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm not going to base my whole argument just on some system that the FDA uses, and I don't really believe in the FDA and everything they put out. But the interesting part of this assimilation scale, or the digestibility scale, is that it's actually based on the egg. Why would they base the scale on the egg? Because it was the #1 food ever tested for the body's ability to take in all of the amino acids and all of the nutrients from that source. It tested better than all other foods, and it is what this scale is based on. And it wasn't just one single test. They tested hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of humans to see, when they ate eggs, how much of those eggs digested. Eggs are super easy to digest and assimilate, period. And when you're trying to heal your gut, when you're trying to heal your skin, easily digestible, nutrient-dense foods with the right nutrients are the most important thing. If you compare that to kale, if you compare that to spinach, if you compare that to most plant foods, blows it out of the water. So one of the things that's very straightforward about the human body is it's always going to digest and assimilate the nutrients that are closest to our own. So if we take a look at what skin cells and what human cells are even made out of, cholesterol, amino acids, omegas, mostly. And then let's compare that to the nutrients that are found in an egg and an egg yolk. Cholesterol, omegas, amino acids. So based on that, it's pretty straightforward. If our bodies are made up of those nutrients, our body's gonna assimilate and digest those same nutrients pretty darn easy. An egg and human skin cells are almost the same nutrients exactly. So one of the most important vitamins that you have to get in large amounts to be able to have healthy skin and healthy gut and to overcome things like eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea is vitamin D. Actually, calling it a vitamin or a nutrient is kind of bogus, actually. Vitamin D is actually a hormonal precursor, which means it's the building blocks of our hormones, our brain, our immune system, our autonomic nervous system, our autoimmune system. Healthy vitamin D levels only can come from one thing, that's the sun. And if you're getting plenty of sun, but you have the wrong nutrients in your body, meaning no cholesterol, your body is never going to produce the proper amounts of vitamin D that you need. So by eating eggs and having the right amount of healthy cholesterol in your body, it creates that hormonal response when you go in the sun. When you have the right amount of cholesterol in your body and you go in the sun, your body will produce plenty of vitamin D. The right amount of cholesterol from the right sources equals proper vitamin D levels. Proper vitamin D levels equals healthy hormones, healthy skin, and a healthy gut. Super straightforward. There's no sugar, there's no crappy carbs, and eggs are a whole food. It's a great reason to eat them every day. I also eat eggs every single day, and I eat egg yolks all the time because I really don't buy into all the BS hype, propaganda, and marketing tools that those vegan gurus try to fool you with on a daily basis. I got tagged in a medical medium video the other day where he was basically trying to use negative word association with the word egg to try to confuse people that eggs are actually unhealthy. Yet this is a guy who has never had skin disease, he's never been sick, he's never had to overcome the things like we have in this community, yet he can give perfect advice and tell you the exact food that you should avoid for all people, even though he has no experience with it himself. I guess his imaginary friend or his spirit guide knows everything. I wonder if his spirit guide has ever had to deal with fighting eczema. Probably not. So if eggs only worked for me when it comes to healing the skin and healing the gut, then basically all I would say is I eat eggs. They've worked really well for me. They don't work that well for other people, so you gotta be careful with them. But the problem is that's not actually true. The truth is that eggs do work absolutely wonderful for me. But also, I've worked with over 1,200 people in the 9 years that I've been a coach. Eggs that come from pastured, well-sourced chickens do really, really well. They test very well. A very high percentage of the clients that I work with do awesome on eggs. So not only do I do great on eggs, but the body of work that I'm looking at for meta-analysis through the data that I've collected also shows that eggs are actually super, super great for skin health. Proof is in the pudding, it's just the data. The data speaks, the data tells the truth. Another reason I eat eggs every day, and this is like down to the most basic level of being a human, is you pay attention to your biomarkers. If you want to heal your skin, your biomarkers will lead the way. If you heal your biomarkers, your skin will eventually catch up and heal as well. But for me, and this might sound a little hippy-dippy, but I can feel the difference when I eat eggs and eat raw egg yolks compared to when I do not. When I eat eggs compared to when I don't, I have more energy, my skin tone looks more clear, it has better color, I'm stronger in the gym, my hormones are better balanced, and the way that my brain works is noticeably different. Again, it's funny that when you look at the most important nutrients for the brain, for your hormones, for your skin, for your digestion, it's all the same thing. It's amino acids. It's healthy cholesterol levels. It's omegas. Sounds a lot like the nutrients that are in eggs, doesn't it? So these are just some basic reasons why I eat eggs on a daily basis. They do work perfectly for me. They have tested really, really well with my clients. Even standard FDA kind of basic Western BS medicine and nutrition have studied and done all the research for you. They've found that the assimilation and the digestibility of eggs is number one above all other foods. Here's the thing to remember. With healing your skin and with healing your gut, there is a huge customization and personalization process that you have to go through. You do have to test all foods, and you might be a person that large amounts of eggs or eggs in general might not work for you, but you also might be someone who's not eating eggs because someone like Dr. Morris or the medical medium who have no clue what they're talking about have told you eggs are bad. Don't fall victim to guru hype. Don't fall victim to vegan propaganda. Don't fall victim to people who are trying to persuade you to believe that they know what they're talking about, even though they've never had the experience themselves. Find out for yourself. Figure out what the truth is by doing some experimenting and actually looking at your own data with your own biomarkers, and you can easily find out if eggs are gonna work great for you or not. It's really that simple. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Remember to subscribe and share, hit the notification bell, and smash that like button if you like the content. For those of you who are looking to get a hold of me, become one of my skin health clients, there's a link for a consultation down in the description box. Also, there's links for Skinessa, which is by far the world's best probiotic for the skin. I take it every day, my clients take it every day. It's absolutely wonderful. Last but not least, the 3 Phases Workbook link is in the description box as well. The 3 Phases Workbook is the step-by-step guide for naturally healing eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, and rosacea. Step-by-step, DIY, knock it out. Much love, guys. I'll be back with many more videos really soon. Peace.